Keep on.
It's time for Dents Dreams, a paintless dent repair podcast focusing on how you can use the fruits of this wonderful trade we call PDR to achieve your wildest dreams. I'm John Bideen, your friendly neighborhood dent reaper and host of Dents Dreams. Now, let's get started.
Let's get started indeed. None other than the man, the myth, the legend himself, the manipulator of Miata metal. And every kind of metal. Myke Toledo, how you been, man?
I'm doing fantastic, Vidine. Thanks for inviting me on, man. Appreciate it.
The pleasure's all mine. The pleasure's all mine. And anybody who listens to my show regularly will thank you profusely tomorrow, because we're going to get more knowledge tonight than more than usual. We'll just put it that way.
Yeah. We were doing a dent a couple days ago with Mark Jackson, and I just fixed it. I finally finished it off. So I was going to go on. I was just recording that for purposes, and yeah, I'm still here at the shop. That's why I'm here doing the podcast with you here at the shop, and getting ready for. All of us are getting ready for our Black Friday, so it's awesome.
Yes, sir. Black Friday coming up real quick. Hey, before we get too deep, Ryan Shutt is doing his Black Friday sale. What is his Black Friday show where he has all the different tool companies on, and everybody's gonna, announce their different deals and such tomorrow night. So, YouTube, Dent Digest, you guys will figure it out. I just thought I'd throw it out there.
Yeah, that's always a marathon too, man. I get it. I was doing that show with him one time.
Oh yeah, did you do the first one with him? Maybe
it was either first or second. I think it was maybe the second one. So yeah, it was definitely it was a long one, but it's good. It's great for the tool companies to showcase their tools and let people know about their specials. That's awesome.
Yeah, and it is outside of MTE. It's probably the biggest day of the year for any tool company, and I know we all get excited, and it's always try to put our best foot forward. And
well, you got to look at it,
everybody.
Look at this, Vidine. I mean, here's something you got to look at if you haven't looked at it this way. If you guys are thinking about buying tools, and why you should, not just because it's Black Friday, it's because it's a write-off. First of all, you're investing in yourself, right? You're putting money back towards your company, if you think about it, in order to help you become better, cleaner, faster with these tools, and subscriptions or whatever it is, like Tech RX, they're doing their thing too as well. I mean, the list goes on. So you got to look at that way, and it's a write-off. I mean, you get to write it off. It's for your business. So what other way? Either you pay Uncle Sam in a few more months that money, or you can keep it for yourself and keep investing in your company.
No doubt. Yeah. And I mean, every year about a week after Black Friday, the porch is stacked with boxes over here, and we just got to try to get to the door before the wife does. And
yeah, no kidding, dude. Yeah. So what is crack-a-lacking, man? What you doing over there? I see like a little key over there. You're kind of talking about some creases on that thing.
Yeah, I don't know. They must have had something in their garage. I've seen it before with garbage cans where it's just squiggle marks. They're all running together. There was, I don't know how many feet of crease I did today, but it was a lot. And luckily it was wholesale. So there won't be any before and afters on this one. We're not showing off the video, but yeah, no, it's definitely passable. And, there's minimal paint cracking too. So
yeah.
One spot, man. So
I know.
mad.
It's always like that. It's always like that. You know that, Vadim. I'm talking about this one. I'm doing that one for free. I did that for free. But yeah, it is what it is. So talking about dents though, I mean, there's a lot of people that, you know, are so worried that they won't put their photos up and because it's not 100% or it doesn't look 100%. I just think, you know, realistically, you have to post some of those up there. It's kind of like having a 5 stars all the time, right? You never get a 1 star and nobody really believes it, right? They're like,
Yeah.
I'm not saying that you're trying for a crappy repair and you should put a crappy repair up, but you know, lately I've been doing that. I've been putting like, hey, this is 80%, this is 90%. You know, it just kind of brings reality, and then you can also show a customer is like, well, what's it going to look like? What's 80% going to look like? And now you have something to reference too as well.
Yeah. That'd be kind of cool. You could do a 100%, a 90, an 80, all the way down, the way down. It would be a good one for the website gallery. But this, white car with sharp little creases all over it, it's not going to be a good before and after, regardless. I'm sure with your camera and photography skills, you could find a way to make it show up. But for me, it was just. I think I did take a before on the fender, and then
see you, James. Yeah.
Who knows? Maybe I'll revisit that and shoot an after. But I mean, you can see behind me. I don't know if you can see behind me. Just all the tools on the floor, it's a mess. It was a fun day, but at least I got to do it in the garage. You know, it was. I guess close to 50 today, so it wouldn't have been terrible. But we're getting to that time of year where if somebody says they got some work that they'll bring to my garage, I'll do it. And I only mildly regret doing this one, so it wasn't too much.
Trust me, I'm the same way, man. I like what somebody said here. I don't know who it is, but it says Facebook user. He says 80% of my dents are 100%. Wow. I think that's a pretty true statement. I mean, I would say that I would agree with that. I think I'm pretty close to that as well. I also depends on what you take on too, right? On average. So
that's funny.
We don't want to see your behind, John.
Who said that?
Another Facebook user, man.
Yes, it was here last night. I did a couple shows last night. Kiko was on. We had tons of fun. I'll be posting later some texture. Good to hear, James. Keep it up.
Keep some wise asses here. 865 Dent says that's funny too. 80% of the time they pass 100% of the time. All right, man. It's good.
It's like what's up, Boyette? What movie was that? Anchorman. Yeah, he's talking about the cologne. 60% of the time it works every time. Yes, sir. Classic. Yeah, a lot of Facebook users tonight. Get logged in there, guys, so we can see your names.
What I was gonna say here, man. I'm excited, man. I'm excited for this Thanksgiving. I'm excited for the Black Friday. For everybody, seems like they're jumping in. I'd say about 4 or 5 years ago, no PDR companies were doing any Black Fridays. I mean, not that I knew of, right? I think at the time, John Hiley and I were doing Dent Trainer Black Friday, and nobody was really doing it, you know, back then. And then now, I mean, now it's a given, right? People are kind of expecting to jump on that, and like I said, I think it's a great time to buy because you're going to get the lowest costs, and you're investing back in your company, and you get a tax write-off. So, all the more the merrier.
Everybody wins except for Uncle Sam, and he's gonna win regardless.
I like that Blue Reaper hat you got, dog. That's nice. Man.
It's actually purple.
Okay, I'm colorblind, right, dog?
Yeah. So
I'm colorblind.
it is what it is. It is what it is. But yeah, I had a few made in some different colors, and
Yeah,
just
I was trying to swipe one of those for me, but yeah, you didn't have any left. So,
oh really?
I
Well,
remember at the MTE.
yeah, I'll do a trade. I don't think
Yeah, we should do a trade.
I don't have a Dent Time hat on the hat wall here, so we got to get that. We got to get that going. I mean,
So can we talk about our Black Fridays or what?
Yeah.
First of all, you're the guest. I mean, you're the host. So I'm so used to saying you're the guest because I have my podcast. You're the host. What's your Black Friday like, man?
Oh yeah, I'm going to be doing 10% off at all the Dent Reaper branded tools, and because now I'm offering. I've got tactical handles. I've got Atlas tabs, the Black Plague tabs, gangrenes. I got a bunch of. I'm adding more and more products. I got glue. Adding more products to the website because it's just easier to have if somebody wants to get a Dent Reaper and then they want to add a bag of glue, then they got to go somewhere else. So we're building up the profile slowly but surely here, and it's been going good.
And these wants to focus on these Reaper tabs, man. Bomb.com. I tell you what.
Shucks, man. I like them too, but I'm a little biased, obviously.
Well, I'm going to be honest with you. I'm going to be real honest with you guys. You guys probably already know if you've already bought these and you've used them, you probably are aware that they can stretch. They do break. But man, they're like a freaking hornet and like a bee, man. They sting the dent, they get it out, dude. And hey, if it is what it is, and if it did its thing, man, I used these. This saved me on the hail car I did a couple month and a half ago, dude, and it got me paid, man. So matter of fact, Mo is the one that told me, Myke, Uncle Myke, why don't you use that Reaper tab? And I was like, all right, let me pull it, and bada bing. Oh, there's Mo.
Mo's gonna be so mad at you because I think it was Mel that said that to you and not Mo.
Was it Mel? Okay. Well, you know what? I've mixed up the sisters. So sorry, Mel. I haven't seen Mel in a minute, man. Tell Mel I said thank you. That's right.
Yeah.
They know.
Don't mess up this. I did that once too with Mel and Mo.
Yeah.
And
I know them.
She made me the best guacamole ever when we were in Vegas, and then I thought it was her sister that made it. And
let me tell you something, dude. Yeah. Like, well, we won't go there, but shit, they can hold their own. Let's just put it that way. Okay. So
yeah. Oh, I'm well aware. So the tactical handles there won't be a sale on, but the sale will be on all the Dent Reaper branded tools. So all the Dent Reaper tools will have 10% off, and then anything over $500 is free U.S. shipping. So if you have to add a handle, that's going to get you closer to that 500. So
yeah, cool. And you're sending it. What are you sending me, man? Did you send it already, or when's it coming?
Yeah, it should be there. I sent you a bunch of stuff for your giveaway. Before we just start blabbing about it, what are you doing? What is Dent Trainer doing for Black Friday?
It's already going on now. Save $100 on the yearly, and not only if you're a yearly member, you get entered into the giveaway 3 times. That means if you could win up to 3 times, and I think it's probable at least somebody's going to win at least one time through this thing. I mean, there's a lot of stuff to give away. So that's what I want to do is hopefully somebody wins, and maybe people win a couple times. And we never had somebody win 3 times in the year, but we've had a couple of people win twice. So if you're a yearly, you get 3 chances. 6 months, you get 2 chances. And if you are 3 months, you get 1 chance. The rules are, you do have to be a current subscriber. What else? Oh, if you are from across the pond, and you do win, if it's a big item, you will have to pay the shipping. Okay. But if it's something small, tabs or glue or whatever, we'll take care of that. What else is going to say? So it starts tomorrow at 9 a.m. We are going to have some giveaway contests. And so you don't have to be a Dent Trainer member, so you can still win something there. But then there is the main giveaway, and we do random.org, and we pick one of these subscribers, and that's how they're gonna win there. Okay. We've got a ton of giveaways: Unlimited Dent, Stucky, Ultra Dent Tools, Dent Craft for the first time has participated, so we're excited. PDR Finesse is done. You guys, Dent Reaper, Anson, Kiko, Cam Auto, Stucky Tools, Carbon Tech, Glexo, Limident, I think I said already. Get a Grip will do his live demonstrations. We're going to do live demonstrations as well. So it's not going to be just, oh, here we go, you won, and here's the tab, and yay. We're going to show it. We're going to do demonstrations. We're going to kind of teach you guys how we use the the tab, the tool, and do a little demonstration, and let the tool companies kind of shine on about how their tool works in action. So that is our plan.
Awesome. So when and where are these demonstrations going on?
It's going to start tomorrow. We'll put the itinerary out tomorrow. So after that, it starts at 9 o'clock, right? And we'll do a giveaway. It's going to go Wednesday. We'll take Thursday off because of Thanksgiving. We'll go Friday, Saturday, take Sunday off just for just a regroup, and then the last day will be Cyber Monday, and that's how it goes there. If you are a yearly member too, we're going to start doing more downloads that you guys can keep, like PDF files, exclusive PDF files, webinars for business. So some of the stuff you guys might have seen me do, the seminar stuff, will actually be the recorded seminars and be in there for you guys to rewatch. Only in the yearly subscribers. I will be doing live webinars in there as well. Just kind of give you guys back some love and trying to motivate you guys what I do every day on Instagram, on my business, how I run it, apps that I use, not just tell you the apps, but show you how I use the apps. So I think you guys will find that very, very useful. And
that stuff has been huge for me. I mean, if I added up all the little tips and tricks I've learned from you all throughout the years, I can't imagine what that number would quantify to the amount of time I've saved, to the amount of work I've gotten out of it. So a huge thank you to that from me personally. And I guarantee you there's guys all over with the same sentiment.
Thanks, Vadim. I appreciate that. And here, guys, it's not hard to do something or make yourself successful. You just have to commit to making yourself successful. You can't half-ass things. You want to be successful, but do you want to put the work in? And that's the main thing, is hustling after you do your job. You work, 15 cars at the account you do, and then do you go home and drink a beer and call it a night, or do you dedicate some time and put some work on the back end of your business? So stuff like that I call it more accountability, and you'll see more of that inside a Dent Trainer for the yearly members.
Yeah. It's important. Yeah. You gotta,
dude, thanks.
You gotta find time to keep the content train rolling and keep promoting yourself out there in one way, form, or fashion.
Yeah, I think if we always want to continue to learn, and if you have that great attitude, it's not, and get the ego out of the way, you all of a sudden you excel quicker than you think. All of a sudden you're not blurred with head trash, and you can learn from a tech who's just coming in for three months. And there's a lot of younger contributor people who are doing that compared all the way to the veteran techs. It's really great to be in this industry right now too.
Oh, well, yeah, it's phenomenal. I mean, let's put it into perspective for everybody. The first 7 years of my career, I was pretty much a shut-in. I was in the old school camp. You come up and talk to me about PDR. I'm putting my tools down. I'm walking away. I'm not showing you anything. I'm not talking to you. I don't care if you're a dent tech, a body guy, a sales guy at a dealership, a customer even. You don't say nothing to nobody. Now, October 23rd was my 4-year anniversary of abandoning that. I quit my former employer, went on my own, and so I've been 4 years in the what we call this the age of enlightenment, where I've learned and taken cues from guys like you. Some of the other pioneers, like Keith and Shane, PDR College, kind of opened my eyes. PDR Tool Time opened my eyes to be like, I mean, there's a whole nother world out here.
And look at that. That's amazing, man. 4 years, dude. That's nothing. 4 years. Sometimes it takes people 2 decades to get to where you're at. That's because they're living under a rock. And they don't want to, like, they put the blinders on and they just look straight ahead, and they don't have peripheral vision, shall I say. And you soaked it up, man. I mean, that's
oh yeah, I went hard when I first found the podcast and stuff. It was like I went ham, and the first chance I got, I went to the Mega Media event, and I went to MTE. I kept doing those things, and meeting different people, doing all these things, and I mean, it changed my life for dang sure.
What do you think, John? Is what do you have anything specific? Because I'm curious. I'm talking like, what really got your ass kicking and you kind of focused and said, all right, I'm turning the corner now. I know you, besides you leaving your job, but like you're turning the corner. What was that?
My dad had a stroke, and I looked at him laying there in the hospital, helpless, and I was like, well, what the fuck am I waiting for? Like, this is, I mean, like it or not, I'm looking at my future. I mean, this is a genetic predisposition for my family anyway. Never mind that, but I don't care how good you are at life. Nobody gets out alive. So what are we waiting for? If you got something you want to do. I worked with a dent reaper at that old company for, I don't know, a year. That never showed it to anybody. Just, kept it all to myself. Yeah. And, it was just in that moment, I just was like, yeah, this cannot continue. We got to get out there and do it. So, I probably, whatever. At that moment, I was probably 6 months into listening to all the podcasts, the PDR Tool Time, the PDR College stuff. And it was like, well, why am I not going on my own? And why am I not doing this or that? And yeah, so.
I think here's the deal, John, too, is that.
What up, Q?
What up, Q? I think nobody, it's funny. It's like, there is no answer. Nobody's going to like give you like, hey, John, here's the success, dude. Here it is, dude. Right. You still have to commit. You still have to help yourself, because nobody ain't going to help yourself except you. Right.
Yeah.
And either you feel sorry for yourself or you don't. Right. And you have 2 choices you're going to make. And listen, I've been there, done that too, man. I've had depression. I've had family members die on me. I've had nothing, right? At the end of the day, you just have to help yourself, man. You get out, you dust yourself off and get back on the horse, man, because that's how we all got to do. That's how success happens, man.
And you got to start sloppy. I mean, holy buckets, dude. If you guys want to laugh, go to the Grey Duck Dent YouTube page and find my first YouTube video. It is fucking terrible. And so was my website when I first put it up, and you learn a little bit and you improve incrementally. I mean, it's just like learning PDR.
Yeah.
The first dent you ever tried to push probably didn't glass it. And you just apply those lessons to everything else. Like, you got to figure out how to market yourself. You got to do all of these different things, and you can learn from all over the place. YouTube, you go to the business section of Dent Trainer and pull from there, and you add all these things up and compound them over time, and before you know it, you're plenty busy, and the problems are a lot better to solve. It's like, well, when can I find more time to go on vacation instead of where can I find an extra few $100 to pay the mortgage? I mean,
yeah.
I much prefer my problems of today. So
Yeah. It's like PDR, isn't it? Like, life is like PDR, man. It's everybody sees like, oh, you tap that down, you pushed it out, and you're done. No, mofo. I had to move my board. I had to find the tool through the friggin' panel. I had to understand how hard to push. I had to understand how not to push. I learned from cracking paint. I learned from pulling paint. And the trial and error is what really got your success, not just, you didn't just make it to success. You know what I mean? And I think that's what molds anybody into anything, not just PDR, but life itself, right? You go through those things, and everyone learns, right? Some people learn faster than others. But I guess the life lesson is that, are you going to really learn and do it again, or are you going to try to learn that lesson over again? So I think I always look at life as PDR, because everyone just looks at the steps, but they don't look at the between details in the steps, and that.
Yeah. I mean, there's a ton of parallels there, and it's a beautiful thing. It really is when you look at it that way, and anybody that's worked at this craft for any amount of time knows that you have to fail repeatedly, and you're going to fail, but it's about how do you clean up those mistakes? How do you learn from them? And then, the next time you're doing a similar scenario, you're going to be better. And
that's right, John, because listen, I used to run in junior high, and the first time I started running, I didn't have any tennis shoes. I had some Vans, and I did pretty dang good. So the coach said, "Hey, why don't you try out for the cross country team?" And so I did, and I kept running in my Vans shoes. And what happened is that when I was running in my Vans shoes, I was still beating everybody, right? So, long story short, I beat the high school team. Like, John's over there. He's still listening. You still listening?
Oh, of course. I can hear you about running in your
I want
Vans.
to make sure.
I had to run to get a beer. I apologize. I don't want to interrupt your story.
So I set the county record for my age group in the cross country. I used to run a lot, you guys. And then what happened is that it was time for high school, and the coach goes, "Man, you are freaking good, Myke. You're gonna kill it in high school. You're gonna get all kinds of scholarships." And I quit. And the coach goes, "Why did you quit? Why'd you quit, Myke?" And I was like, "Well, because I don't want to lose." And he goes, "Sit down." He goes, You see that poster behind me?" And I looked up, and it was so weird, man. I looked up, and it says, "If you're afraid to fail, you're afraid to succeed." So, and that made sense so much. And that kind of set me off. Now, did it change my mind about going to run? No, because it was hard. I hated running, to be honest with you, at the end. But that little saying stuck with me. And I think that kind of helped me, be persistent at things.
Yeah. I mean, fear of failure is huge, but fear of success is real too. I mean, because if you push yourself to the next level, you don't know what's behind that door sometimes. I mean, opportunity knocks, you open that door, you don't know what's going to be there, and it can be scary. I mean,
yeah. I mean, it's just like, yeah. And some people just can't handle success in a way that and success isn't just about having money either. I just want to tell you guys that's not what it's about. If that's what you think, if that's how you measure success, then you've probably still got a little bit more lessons to learn. So I think success is being content, right? You're happy. I'll give you an example, right? When you were younger and you didn't have any money, weren't those some of your best times in your life, dude? Think about it, dude, right?
Oh man, I just want to say I'm sorry to all the people out there. I had a lot of fun in my 20s. I had a lot of fun in my 20s. Yeah. And I had zero money.
Same here. Wow. It's funny when you get something, right? And you're like, man, I got it. I did it, man. And then you have it.
Yeah.
Then it's not what you thought it was, man. It wasn't like it didn't give you that feeling that you kept visually feeling like that's what you were gonna feel like, right? And
I was depressed. I think I was depressed for like 2 months after I bought my house. I was like, I worked so hard to get a house, and I finally got it. And then I was just like, so this is it, huh?
I got the mortgage payment now, man. Well,
that's 30 years of paying this. It is good, obviously. I mean, rent, a rental property did go up and blah blah blah. We all know the benefits of home ownership, or if you don't, Google it. It did not fulfill me in the same way that even fixing a $100 door ding. I mean, well, at the time, we're beyond that now, but I'm just when reaching some of those milestones, you build them up in your head so high that once you get there, it's not all it was cracked up to be.
Well, it's amazing like I said, it's amazing what our brain can tell us what to do and think about, give us a feeling of. It's kind of like let's go back. Let's keep it on PDR, right? Like you think about, okay, if I tell this customer this price, he's gonna flip out, dude. And you're like, and is that really true, or is that just head trash? You know what I mean?
Well, it's head trash because I've said in my head, if I tell this customer this price, he's going to tell me to fuck off and he's going to leave. And then I tell them that price and they say, go ahead and do it. And I say, oh, fuck. Yeah. Now I got to fix this debt.
That's the thing. It's just we've all done it, right? We hit them with a number. We're in our head they've already said no, it's not going to happen, but you say it anyways. And they're like, yeah, let's go ahead and do it. And you're like, dude, why didn't I charge higher? You know what I mean? But it's the same thing. I'm just trying to make a point is that we are our own worst enemy. Period. Oh, yeah. It's here that we got to get black. And I deal with it every day, guys. Too. All right. I'm still trying to master that, the way, if you believe it, if you think it is, or you think it's not, you're right. Right. So that kind of mentality. But other than that, man, I mean, I don't want to sit here and preach all day long, dude, but you guys are grown ups, man. Let's talk about some Black Friday stuff, man. Can I show you like what we're doing here too?
Heck yeah. What do you got?
Man, hold on, let me grab some stuff here.
This
is just some, dude.
Speaking of stuff, I checked your tracking number. It looks like your package for me is not going to get there until Friday evening. So
that's all right, dude. Because I
must be on the Saturday or
you'd be on the Saturday to Cyber Monday, man.
Yeah. So,
these are from Anson. Okay, these are the new pickies.
Yeah.
Okay, the tequila picks. And these are the I don't know if that will show up, but because he's so small. But yeah, look at those. I got some of those sets to give away. I've got Glexo glue to give away. I've got Glexo. Speaking of that, there's a contest. We're supposed to do a contest right now. We're gonna give something away.
We're gonna do a contest.
Oh, you guys are lucky you stuck around, man.
Yeah, buddy. What do we do for the contest? Should we do last comment wins or
last comment wins? You're gonna
all
get
right. And
you're gonna get a whole pack of glue. New Glexo glue.
Am I allowed to make the last comment myself and then shut it off?
You're gonna get this right here.
All right.
You're gonna get this one right here.
All right. So now everybody's commenting like crazy.
You're gonna get this one right here. And my favorite is the ball tip right here. Okay. If you got some creases, you got to do some deep creases and you can get this ball on there. You're doing motorcycle tanks. This is money right here. This is straight up money. I do use this for motorcycle tanks too, as well, for tapping down. All right. I really like that.
I have their wood knockdowns. I have not used their wooden tips. Actually.
And they last. They last like a mofo, man. I'm telling you, man. Okay. These are good. Let me actually open up one.
So guys, the last comment deal, whenever I decide to call it a night after the podcast, I'm gonna have to upload this here and do that there. I'm probably gonna have a couple more beers out here in the garage. Gonna clean some stuff up.
Oh, you're gonna let it go, huh?
Yeah. So whenever I put my last Coors Light can in the can crusher, I will post a comment that says "Game over."
Look at that. Glexo's stepping up, man. With their
they've always made super quality stuff. I mean, have you seen?
Nice, man. Actually.
Have you seen these little guys? These new micro hail deals.
What is those? Where'd you get those at?
I got them at MTE Vegas.
From who?
Glexo.
What? I ain't getting you those. Let me see. Like, will you keep that thing in focus? Damn it!
Listen. We all don't have a Hubble telescope on our camera, but it has holes in it. So you put your Glexo in here, and it kind of oozes out these side holes, and it's really good for when you got to do small dents, like little rail hail dents and things of that nature. So
I see. So also it twists on your slide hammer. It goes in there. Okay, got it. So it holds it more of a vacuum tip, like basically. Okay, I got it.
And I mean, it gets super small. These things.
There it is. Okay. All right. That's nice.
So I have only 2 of them with me. The other ones are in my truck, but yeah, those things are awesome as well.
I just got a 5-star review. So. we like that. Let me read off some of the tools, okay, you guys?
Yeah.
Okay. Mobile Tech is offering a $500 credit, so you get $500 towards your membership or whatnot. Anson, they've got door lord sharps, those picks you just saw, that stuff, the Connect systems, some new. Well, I better ask. So, but they got a new tip coming out called the Crown Buster, and it's money.
Who's got this Crown Buster?
Let me show you.
Oh yeah, this is what we like. We like to see the new stuff. I mean,
so look at the tip. It goes on your R4.
Oh yeah, I did see that. I gotta get those.
This thing is money. They don't have them out yet, but they're coming. Okay, and these
I hope they have.
I
them for
swear
the
to goodness,
party.
guys, it's like between the R4 and the pivot tip. You know what I mean? And it really lays down that. So, yeah, I like that. I love tools, man, and that's actually helped me clean that friggin' fender up quick with that too.
Yeah, those things look awesome. I saw your post on it the other day, and I was like, "Yeah, I'm getting those."
What else? What else is going to show you? Oh, check this out, dude. It's like,
Oh my goodness, dude.
what? What? What did I do? What?
Corbin said the Crown Buster, aka Princess Diana. We're having. I hope you better be at MTE there, bud. We need to have a beer. That's funny. That's funny right there. I don't care who you are.
So check this out, dude. So you guys know I don't like I put my light on the pole system. This is what it is.
Yeah, you use Medusa system, right?
Yeah, Ultra's there's the Medusa system coming here, the light, everything is gonna be included on here, but they just put this on here, and this thing's money. And this is, so I can get this closer.
Okay. Little quick tray.
It's very good. And you got your little slide hammer holder, right? And then you put your tool or your heat gun or your glue gun, let it hang. It's the base right here too. Okay. So you can. Anyways, I'll have a multi-camera thing too, and we'll talk about that. But that whole system, the whole light and a line board reflection is going with it, dude. The light system, and then Elimident sending or giving some of their guns. They don't have any lights in stock, unfortunately, because of the COVID thing. So they're unfortunately on back order with all their lights. So totally get it. But yeah, it's, and then Ray Sapnew sending he's got two lift rights he's giving out.
Are those back in stock anywhere? Where can I buy a lift right?
I think he's got some. I think he's got some in stock. I think Anson carries them now. So
okay,
I'm not mistaken.
They were out of stock for a long time, and I had to go back to my truck to. I want another one for the garage.
Carbon Tech.
Oh yeah, can't lose.
They're giving this one away.
They're giving a full hail rod away.
Hail rod. He's giving one hammer each away. These new hammers.
Yeah, buddy. Those are all great hammers. I got them all.
So I'll be here for a minute, man. I got a bunch of. Oh, I'm still not done reading. Okay, Kiko is giving $2,000 worth of tools away. They're giving 2 Robo Crease Killers, 2 Robo Power Lifters, 2 Robo Mini Lifters, and a K Stick. Okay.
Hot diggity.
Cam Auto, they got a big surprise pack coming, so we'll see that when it arrives. So Cam Auto's doing that. VIP's got various tips and knockdowns. Ultra Dental, I just told you about. Jared from A Better Repair is sending his new flat bar. It's pretty badass. I like the flat bar too.
Wait. Who are we?
You ever heard of A Better Repair? His name's Jared.
I don't think I've heard of it.
He's only a 1-year tech. I trained him, right? I advanced trained him. I didn't train him brand new, but he's got his own little slide hammer.
Flat
bar. And it's badass, dude. Actually, let me show it to you. Hold on a second here.
You know, I'm not really a flat bar guy personally. I just have never really got into them that much. So I own 2 flat bars. Didn't really like them. And everybody talks crap to me and says I'm missing out. So I maybe need to try them, but we'll see. Let's see what this one looks like.
Well, I mean, it's nothing fancy, but man, it's legit. So his new ones is see the holes in here.
Yeah.
So he's got to have separate holes all the way down. So when you do want to do reverse pulling, you can just put your tip in there. Or he's got a new sled, and this is the prototype one here. And you just put your sled on here, right? And then you can slide it down and then twist it on. And on this side, which I like is this tip right here. This, if you can look up.
Okay. Oh, weird.
And that pushes metal and it creases like crazy. I'll be demonstrating this as well throughout this weekend. So you guys will get the chance to see how this works. I did do a demonstration on Instagram one time, but we're going to do it live with better cameras and set this up. It is very strong. It's not your flimsy I would say it's very much close to. I still think Dent Dial's got more strength, but this one's very strong. You're not going to worry about when you're in the body line of it flexing out of shape. So at least you can count on that. But that'll be given away. Let's see here. We're still going. PDR Finesse is sending a secret tool, so I have no idea what that one is about. Glexo, you've seen that. They're tips, they're glue. Stanliner sending some tools. I will be unboxing that. I have to actually go get it from someone right now after this. Edgy Tools has 4 wedge lights. So I've got 4 of their wedge lights I'm going to be giving away. And
love that thing.
Glue.
Love that thing.
Yep. And then Reaper Rod and you and some tabs and all kinds of stuff, dude. So.
I've got the list right here. You're getting a 36-inch chameleon, the single bend. You're getting an original Dent Reaper, ratchet Reaper. You're getting a double bend chameleon set, a whole set of double bend chameleons. The 2 foot, the 3 foot, and the 4 foot. You're getting holy crap. You're getting 5 sets of the variety pack of hex tabs. And you're getting a set of the angel rods.
Damn, that's a whole day in itself, man.
Yeah. Sorry.
You're going to take the whole time slot. So you know how it's going to work, though, guys, is that I'll have a scene set up. I'll have some dents, obviously, in this car right here. It's ready to go. And then I'll have the cameras on there, and we'll talk about it. I'll show you how it's done, and then we'll give it away. So, yeah.
Damn.
And then I have to set up for the next scene because I don't want you guys going, man, this is boring, man. You're setting up the scenes, like give you intermission, like you guys go do something, we'll come back on and give it away again. So, and in between that, we'll be doing little contests so people can play that game, contest and do the share. Or I actually going to do one where I'm going to blur a tool and you have to guess what it is, dude.
Oh, I love it. Yeah, red hot chili peppers in my head right now. Give it away now. Let's go.
Give it away. Yeah, give it away. I should play that as a theme song. Give it away. That's nice, John. Hey, you done? Hey, I found a hack, dude. Anson's, they have that big collision glue gun, and I have the Makita glue battery, and it kind of tips over. So let me show you what I mean, like my little hack here.
Okay? Yeah. We got a tech tip coming for all you guys with the glue gun. I guess more money. Yeah.
So here's the collision glue gun, right?
Yes, sir.
When I put it down, it's a little top heavy. It does this, right?
Yeah.
So booyah.
Jackpot.
If you put this there, right now, it just sits perfect. Okay. And so if you happen to have, I heard the DeWalt battery don't do it, but the Makita does, obviously. So if you need it's a perfect height too. It's like perfectly balanced right there. So
yeah.
Man, I got a lot of stuff here, man. I got if you guys saw right down here, you'd be like, God damn, Myke, clean that up, man.
Well, yeah, my garage is a mess right now too. So
I've got lights all the way around here like this, dude. So
love it.
Anyways, don't forget to please sign up and I want to take a moment too as well. Thank you very much, all you guys and ladies and gals, for supporting, listening, even giving 2 craps about Dent Trainer, Dent Time, and all your support and your podcast listening and all that stuff. So it doesn't go unnoticed. And thank you very much. I just wanted to say that. Okay.
Yeah. Well, I would have to agree. Obviously, we're nothing without the people that support us, but especially I can say this for Dent Trainer. I've been a member for probably 4 years and however many days it's been since October 23rd. But Yeah, the value is ridiculous, and if you apply what you learn, it's a no-brainer. And you know, your podcast, I mean, you're on the Dent Time podcast now, but I think you were one of the pioneers with PDR Tool Time, and I think there was another. Did you guys have like the Dent Trainer something show? And
yeah, you remember that? Yeah.
yeah.
Let me ask this question for Tim. Tim, does Dent Trainer renew by itself, or do you have to go back? No, it does renew, Tim. So if you signed up, you're good, and you'll be qualified already. We'll just overlap you inside there too. So if you are going to be renewing by the time Cyber Monday comes, you're going to be already in it.
Yeah,
okay?
yeah. But log in and double check your credit card. This happened to me once, and I didn't win. I've never won anything, strangely enough. But you gotta make sure that, because I had some like fraud charges on my credit card, so they sent me a new card. Well, my renewal didn't go through because my card was bad and I missed that email. So then I wasn't entered to win. So I just whatever.
Well, but then we'll make sure you're in this one, dog.
Yeah, just log in, check your billing details, make sure your card is right. Because
one other thing too, if you guys are on the old platform, if you log in and you can't see your information, contact me, okay? Because when we migrated the OG people, okay, over to the new platform, people were like, I can't see my car, I can't see when it expires, and blah blah blah, because it won't. That's proprietary information we could not take out and put it back in there. Okay, so it is, but we do have record of it. We don't have record of your card. We just have record of your information when you signed up, and we know it last four digits of that card that you signed up with. So everything's safe. But if you want to get on the new system where you can check your status and you can check your credit card and all that stuff, but you don't see it now, let me know. I will make sure we'll actually cancel that one out and put you on a new one. By the way, if you sign up under the new one too, you are OG'd into that. So I'm never going to put it lower than $249. So I'll just give you a heads up. That's as low as I'll ever go for this membership. Remember, the videos are going more and more and more. I don't want to take down the value of the videos. So this is the lowest you'll ever see it, ever, like Smokey says. Ever.
Never, ever.
John will win the Reaper tools. You probably will too, man.
Oh, yeah, hilarious.
What's your shipping address there, John?
We'll just give them to somebody else. We'll pay it forward.
Derek Yost. Is Mr. Yost on there, man? I
think Yost and Vinny D are in here.
Of course. You know what? I know Vinny. Vinny, you know what Vinny is, man. We should it's called the Prowler. Cowboy Prowler. What up, Vinny? Hey, Vinny, thanks for getting that out to me so fast. Big shout out to Anson as well. Big contributors. And thank you to all the tool companies who contributed. And by the way, I'm not the type of person that will go and beg for tools. It took me everything I could to ask, okay? Because usually John Hiley was, when we were partners, he would do the asking. I'm just never good at that, dude. All right. But anyways, thank you very much, everybody, for donating.
Hey, I can say for myself, I'm not going to speak on behalf of every tool company out there, but it is a win-win scenario, especially with the way you're talking about doing it, how you're showing. I mean, when you show how you are using the tool and how this is working and this and that, it's really good exposure. And I mean, for the average tech going onto a website and looking at the picture of a tool, it does zero justice. And to be able to watch it in action, you're describing it. Obviously, I mean, you're at the top of the video game. I mean, let's just compare how it looks when I hold up a tab to when you hold up a tab. But yeah, so you've got that knowledge and that skill, and the way you shoot video is second to none. So
thank you, dude. Speaking of,
it's definitely a win-win. So
thank
yeah,
you.
those are the new ones from Anson, yeah?
These pull like a mofo, dude. Like we did a BMW yesterday, yeah, M4, and the dent went right against the edge, and we were having a hard time getting to the dent on the edge, and we put one of these suckers on right here, and bada bang, man. This thing was just pulled the freaking panel almost off the car, man. It was really good, man. So
yeah, I gotta try
speaking of
those.
BMW, I've never pulled paint on any German paint. Have you? Like any factory German? You have?
I don't know if it was factory. I pulled I think it was factory. It was an aluminum Audi A8, and it was I was maybe like 2 years in, and I mean I pulled on that thing like, I don't know.
An Audi A8? I mean, of all cars, you have the Audi A8.
Yeah,
Oh
yeah. I
not
remember
the R8. A8. Okay, not the
A8,
R8.
not an R8. No, it was an A8.
Okay.
Yeah, the 4-door sedan. But yeah, it's all aluminum, and you know, what was funny is the pull before I pulled the paint, I saw a weird texture to the paint.
Yeah, it's probably
it was like it was starting to separate, and
compression tabs.
Yeah.
Oh, someone says, "Is Mary going to be your Vanna White?" Yes, we've already. Matter of fact, that's funny. Is that Vince? But Mary.
It probably is Vince.
It probably is
send Vince. Send Vince an invite. Get him on here. If he wants to talk smack, I mean, it's better if he just does it in person.
He trolls. He's trolling, man. He's trolling.
Let's hear it, Vinny. What do you got?
Shout out to Black Plague too, man. So we all know that they started the hard pull game, dude. Right?
Oh yeah.
This Black Plague, Keith, and all them guys, man. These are bomb too, man. These things pull like a mofo, dude. These are the Centipede flexible. This is my favorite, and sometimes I cut these. I just really like them.
Yeah, the dark blue ones are so flexy, and yeah. You say you cut them down, do you?
Yeah. There you go, man. There you go. Yeah. Yeah. You know what I do too, though, is these little guys from Keith. These the little square crease tabs. Yeah.
I love that thing. I mean, I have a whole box here. I love them all. I could probably pull them out one by one. And,
I'm really digging these, dude. These little picks, dude. So if you guys don't know, that there's differences between picks, okay? And this is one of the cool things about these picks is that you look and it's shaved on one side and the other, and it's very, very sharp, okay? So a lot of people think that picks are just straight for pushing, you know, and getting in open areas or through the holes and pushing on your finishing. No, try these. Like if you're in a brace and the brace is a little floppy, we'll put your little hanger to it right here, right? And you slip it between the brace and through the side, and boom, man, you can get right in that brace and work it, and then save the brace from flopping down and re-gluing it. Right? This is freaking fantastic for those things, and it's super sharp.
Hey, speaking of floppy, look who we got here. Yeehaw! What's going on, Vinny? How you been, brother?
Oh, doing all right. And yourselves?
Are you in your room at the house?
Yeah. Look at he's got notes, all his troll notes. He was all the smack he wants to talk. He's got notes prepared. I love it. Nobody's more ready.
That's right. And I'm sitting here mixing my new mix on my new mixer here. I'm gonna
Daddy.
Say,
DJ
fellas, do you like
Myke.
the scratch?
Yeah, something like that. I guess I've got to put a cowboy hat on, don't I?
Well, you don't have to. You do whatever you like. You can do whatever you like.
What the
Yeah,
hell,
yeah.
Benny?
What?
I thought you were being incognito. Right? Is that Yoast? Is that Yoast right there?
Yoasty. If you
Well,
don't know Derek
between
Yost,
myself
guys,
Between myself and Yost, we're trying to be incognito, and he blew my cover.
Yeah.
No.
We kind of knew it was you, dude. So
Yeah.
if it's a
Now
smart ass like a comment, we know it's Vinny, dude.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's how you give yourself away.
9 times out of 9.
Yeah.
Hey, what y'all drinking?
I just got a Coors Light,
Okay.
Colorado
Myke, you
Kool-Aid.
got a frosty
I'm drinking
beverage?
Coke Zero. Man. This stuff is.
Well,
What are you
Matt
working
Moore,
on, man?
and I'm working on. I got JMO and Ginger, but even more importantly, like Matt Moore gave us these awesome mugs for being vendors at his tech meetup.
That
the other
is
day. Look at that.
sick,
Ooh,
dude.
Yeti.
All right, with my name on it on one side, and then Easy Dent on the other.
Dude, I thought last Saturday was the end of my regretting not going, and now you're just stretching it out, twisting the knife, pour a little more salt in there. What else did I miss by not going to Matt Moore's?
Yeah,
Well,
he had a
you missed
sorrow
a bunch.
podcast, dude.
I did. That thing went 5 hours. Yeah.
Dude, yeah, you guys went a long time, didn't you? Shoot, man.
Yeah.
I was in and out.
Yeah.
You guys were ass kissing for like 3 of those 5 hours. A little bit too much. You were all up inside
Get
each
outta
other's
here.
buttholes, kissing.
Doesn't sound right. Doesn't sound like anything I'd ever do. What do you got there? Whose light is that? Is that a
This is
Stucky?
Stucky's newest one, man. He's giving one of these away. He's actually giving the Dent Time version away. Okay. Supposedly new plastics that will hold up longer. New type of front plastic so it won't crack. Lighter. And it's got some ribs in here for other purposes. But this is a
For her
special
pleasure.
edition Dent Time version, and it will be yours of your choice of color. So he has a bunch of variations, and you guys know that Stucky has one of the best fog lights. Vince can attest to that. So
Absolutely.
And then there's stuff like that. So we are going to be giving one of these away as well. So, and
Hot diggity.
bomb.com, dude. Okay. So yeah.
Keep my fingers crossed on that one.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, what's nice about a lot of what I noticed with the Stucky lights is we get a lot of technicians that like it because they have the Stucky glue gun as well, which accepts the same battery. So you could go on a Stucky platform with a glue gun and the light and just cross over.
I didn't know that. I freaking got my battery went out on the freaking Stucky gun, and I just have it over there. And so, cool. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. It's
That
a
works.
It's a good gig if you can get it.
Is
No
my audio
diggity.
okay? I'm getting a little bit of a delay.
Hey, Vinny, what is is COVID like affecting you guys' supplies with anything besides? I know Elimident, right? Their lights are kind of back order. Is that correct, or anybody else?
It is strongly affecting us. There's a lot of bits and pieces that make up other tools that we can't get. Most of the tools might be assembled in America. However, there might be a string or a ball or something like that that comes from overseas or China, which prevents us from putting together some of the tools. And it's getting for real right now. I mean, there's stories with supply chains, and John could probably attest to this with metal at this point. It's and everything across the board. The inflation is it's going to hit us too, guys. It really is. The price.
Yeah.
That's why, to be honest with you, I would be buying tools this Black Friday as much as possible, because I would probably say by the beginning of the new year, you're going to see. I'm not going to speak for other tool companies, but I know that we've gotten plenty of letters from other tool companies that prices are increasing. Which overall, we're the largest distributor of other people's tools. That we're going to have to increase our prices.
You
as
have
well.
no choice. Yeah, you
Yeah,
have no
yeah.
choice.
No
I mean,
choice.
it goes down the food
It is
chain.
what it is. Yeah, the steel is hard to get right now, and it's more expensive. And
Yeah.
you know, hopefully it will go back the other way. But I mean, let's all take a sip of reality and just say that I've never seen anything go back down in price. Maybe gasoline is the only one, but it's just once it goes up, it's not coming back down. So
Yeah.
and yeah, I've got the harsh news from A1, and it is what it is. And yeah, we're all gonna have to raise prices, and I would be surprised if anybody's not in the same boat. And if they're not, I guess good for them. And can I have the number to your supplier, please?
Well, and it's no mystery that the majority of our tools that are made, the rods are made by A1 at Anson as well. The whole tequila line is made by A1, so that will transfer over as well. Gorilla grips are not made at A1; they're made at a different supplier. That's going up. All that stuff, the price of aluminum, everything is going up. And believe me, we do not want to do that increase, but it's just the reality of it. We're in a very small market, right, John? And I mean,
Oh yeah,
we don't manufacture tens of thousands of tools. We manufacture thousands of tools, and that just affects it. So.
yeah.
I saw that. Drink your old man Coke, Myke. Oh, hey, this Coke Zero. Coke Zero. I gotta keep my figure, man. So actually, I don't have a figure anymore, man. You guys will see. This is black is deceiving. It makes you look skinnier, dude. So
what's my excuse? Anyway, speaking of pricing, I'm working on a pricing calculator for my website. You know, a digital version of one of these, and I'm upping it. I'm upping it to start at $199, and I'm
a door ding $199.
Yeah, the minimum is going to be $199.
Good for you.
And we're gonna see how that plays out, but it is what it is. Like everything's gonna be more expensive, and there's no reason dent repairs shouldn't be too. So if I gotta pay more for everything in my life, then I should probably make a little bit more when I fix a dent.
Yeah,
and I think everybody else needs to at least consider that. Just do the math. Figure out.
You know what? Like me and Dave Shalott, and we all talked, dude. Like we're not just this isn't just a job. It's a business, man. It's a business, and if you want to survive, you have to treat it like a real business and understand where your profit margins are. Like it be like Vince says, you know, you have to be aware of the situations, what's going on. You know, you've got inflation. You don't lower your price because everything else is going up. You raise your price because everything's going up. You know, I think the hardest part for, I think, the people who do accounts, you know, dealerships, stuff like that, they're the ones that suffer the most because it's very hard for them to say, hey, you know what, today we're raising our prices. You know what I mean? So I feel like that's probably one of the most difficult areas for them to raise their pricing.
Now, Myke, do you remember, and John, you remember this too, because you were an avid listener of PDR Tool Time, but years ago, Myke, we used to get Paul Corden on, Dave Shalott. You didn't even know who Dave Shalott was, remember? And I'm like, we got to get this guy on because he knows how to work the wholesale market. He knows how to get the prices up and stuff like that. And Paul Corden, we all knew Paul Corden from years at MTE, and we've been trying for years. You know, sometimes it fell on deaf ears, but there's a lot of technicians that listened to us and did raise our prices. You know, even Hiley, he came out with the tactical dent calculator, which was a great
Mhm.
start. It helped me. I was one of those low ballers in retail that, you know, I never did wholesale once I went solo. But, you know, by the help of Myke and John and Daniel and stuff, they helped me raise my prices in the retail level. It's time to do it again.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, yeah, the Paul Corden deal, yeah, and it was probably via PDR tool time the first time I heard it. But yeah, that was huge for me, and you know, applying those lessons along the way, and yeah, I mean, my biggest thing is it's so rarely is it gonna be the minimum price, and when somebody is your average consumer is looking at one of these price guides, they're going to undermeasure, or they're not going to account for bracing, or they're not going to account for this, that, or the other thing. And I'm tired of looky-loos. You know, I don't want you to call me if you want the cheapest price. If you want the cheapest price, there's 15 other guys in my market. Call one of them.
Vadim,
Leave me alone.
Why do you think I put pricing on my, like, if I do a repair, I'm going to give people a general idea what that's going to cost.
Yeah.
Listen, you guys all know the same thing, right? People say, "Hey, I found you online and I checked this and I checked that and I checked your reviews." You know they're doing their homework. They've looked at your stuff 70% of the time, so you're prepping them. And if you don't prep them and you don't educate them beyond just say the initial time that they deal with you, then of course you're going to get very inconsistent results, you know. But you've got to prep your customers and help them educate what kind of brand you are. Otherwise, you're going to be very all over the place.
Yeah, well, that's what we want is qualified lead. I mean, you don't want something that got ran over by a tank, and you don't want somebody that wants to pay, you know, $10. Yeah. Can't you just pop that thing out for $40?
Yeah. Here, let me send you a link.
I'll tell you what.
Man, I had this done like 10 years ago. That guy, he popped it right out for $20.
So did you guys see the and Vince probably, I think you gave me shit for this one too, but it doesn't matter. But I had the situation about 2 or 3 months ago. I did a tank. I don't know what color was it, purple or blue? I don't remember what it was, but it was a matte tank, and the baffle was in the way. I could not get to the simple, easy, small, light ding. It was a sharp little small one, but I couldn't get to it. So I said, listen, man, I can't, there was no petcock on that side. So I said, hey, listen, I'm about to give this back to you. I took it to him, and he goes, man, can you just I don't want to paint the tank, man. Can you just pop a hole underneath and take the dent out? And I go, I could, but you know, that's not what I would suggest. You know, he's like, look, if I can do that, I can have it welded and painted there. I was like, it makes perfect sense. He goes, I just don't want to paint the whole the tank. So I did it. I showed on video. I was fixing it. Man, I put it on. It was good advertisement, but man, I got ridiculed for first of all drilling. Okay, and people came up with the Mythbusters out of nowhere, dude. Why didn't you just put water in it and let it freeze? Why didn't you put some dry ice on it?
Put water in it and let it freeze.
It went viral. It went viral, that video, man. But man, you would not believe some of the flack that people just were making up in their head, man. You know, so it was great.
Someone remembers that.
I remember it.
Yeah.
I think that's Ryan Shutt.
What up?
Shutty's in the house. Shutty's in the house. Yeah. He's got his big show tomorrow. You better be resting those pipes, bud. You're gonna have a long show tomorrow. Yeah. Speaking of long shows, I mean, it's not really a show. It's a Christmas party. What's going on? December 4th. Are you gonna be there, Vinny?
Of course, I am going to be there. I would not miss it for the world. I think actually this is probably the first one Myke is going to miss. Normally he's there for never mind. Last year was COVID year. Everyone missed that one from out of town.
Yeah, we've been. It's always a great great find over there.
It is. It's kind of a low key one. It's not like our open house bonanza. It's wintertime, but it's still, believe me, we get a great turnout. It's a lot of fun. In the past, we have CMJ barbecue, which Myke, you weren't there, but John, you were there for the open house. They've catered quite a few of our stuff. We actually retired them at our last open house because they had to feed 300 people. They only made enough food for 300 people. They ran out by one.
No way. Really?
I'm serious. Yeah. And their barbecue is some of the best barbecue I've ever had in my life.
Yeah, it's phenomenal.
And, now, I'm not an expert. I've only been living in Texas for a year and a half, but I do know good barbecue, I think, at this point.
I'll tell you what.
And I'll tell you what, boy. Some good barbecue.
All right. I reckon you do.
So there's that. There's the usual door prizes, giveaways. We're always, I think Anson is known for their generosity with their tools and their giveaways. The main thing that I want to get across is if you're coming, please bring a toy for a child. Just don't. We want you to come and fellowship and everything, but the point of this is to give back this time of year, especially. And Christina has been given to the Arlington mission for the last 4 years. And the other day, we got a letter in the mail from Arlington Mission. They're like, please, don't forget about us this year. So we're not in Arlington anymore, but we are still giving the toys to the Arlington Mission.
That's awesome.
And,
yeah. I got to make sure that Mary knows about that so she can hook that up. So yeah.
I'm gonna be going down there. I'll be down there as well, and I'm staying at the Fairfield. If anybody wants to have a beer and compare toys.
Well, I'll tell you what, boy. I need a night out. I've been working hard at home with the wifey, and I need a night out. So, John, I'm going to show you a good night out.
You better be ready.
Be your Huckleberry.
I know the routine. He's going to take you to the tiki bar. He's going to drive 100 miles from the tiki bar, an hour to the in 10 minutes over here, and then you're just going to be like all over the place, dude.
Yeah. Well, Sally's going to be in town too. We might have to.
She'll
might have to go back. Might have to go back to Hoots, or if you got something better, I'm game for whatever, Vinny. You know how we roll.
Hey, Vince, what can the people do if they can't make it?
If they can't make it, please buy the tickets. You still could go online and go to our website, and I believe it's under. It's not called Toys for Tots because that's a patented, or I'm sorry, trademark thing. It's called Dents for Kids. If you type in raffle ticket in the search, it's Dents for Kids. And my wifey pointed out to me tonight that actually sounds terrible. What the hell are you going to do? Put some dents in some kids? It sounds like we're going to torture some kids. We're going to dent up some kids. She said it in a much more funny way than I can.
Oh, by the way, you guys, just to give you a heads up, if you guys are coming on late, so we're donating some Glexo giveaways at this one right here. So what is it? The last comment wins. So
last comment wins. And so that means once we get done with the podcast, on the Dents Dreams Facebook group, I am going to, once I get done with the podcast, I'm going to clean up the garage. Maybe have another beer, whatever. I got to upload the content to Apple and Spotify and all that, yada, yada. And then whenever that's done, I will go on and say it's over. And when I say it's over, whoever the last comment is there, that'll be it. And so it'll probably be, I don't know, 45 minutes, an hour, something like that.
Well, I guess that's one way that you can win a contest, John. You just make yourself the last comment.
Yeah. Let me see those tips again. I don't have most of those.
I'm just showing.
I won't.
This is one of my favorite setups right here. Combination of answer. We're going to be giving some of these away too as well.
Yeah, I like the fender liner. I have the fender liner on the wedge. That's a killer combo.
Yeah. Bing, bada, bing. So, woo, and they're strong too. They're strong. So,
Oh yeah, they don't move
they,
for
they
nothing.
ain't cheap. I'll tell you that. I'll tell you what. So what are we doing? Okay, so we're gonna be giving one of this. I mean, this whole goes to the winner. Okay, this tip. Okay, we've got this tip. It's more flatter. Okay, we're gonna be giving away this tip. And one of my favorites, all-time favorite, is this one right here. So let me show you. Oh, and we're going to give away some of this Glexo glue right here. That goes in there too. But I'm going to be demonstrating this tip. Well, I should be. I don't know if I'll have time, but we'll demonstrate it sometime. But this is look how nice this tip is, man. Ooh, wait! Look at
It looks like a rubber ball, but it's hard wood.
It's wood.
You need to tell people that because it looks like your standard rubber ball,
No,
but
this is
it's a hard wood.
It's like what kind of wood is this, man? It's doesn't say here. It doesn't say which one it is, but it's money. What I use this for is when I do motorcycle tanks, I start with this wood tip. And no matter where your contact is, right, you're getting that same push and you're going to dolly out that crease much quicker. So very good tool, very good tip, and it's money. So yeah,
love it.
Not to change gears, John, but John, there's specific Dent Reaper tabs that we just cannot keep in stock over at Anson. And I'm wondering what are your top sellers besides variety pack, but like single sizes? What do you find to be the most common?
I would have to go in and look, but I feel like it's the 10s and the 12s, the two middle sizes. Those are my personal favorites.
Yeah.
And the reality is that all of my tools, when you order off of my site, get shipped through A1. So when I'm looking at,
where's your Reaper tab?
See if I can. I'll pull it up. I'm on the back end of my website right now, and I can tell you what's the best seller. Yeah, variety pack is far and away.
That's my favorite size right here, dude. So
the 12s are just eking out, just barely eking out the 10s.
Right.
3 more.
Okay. Yeah. We can't keep 12s in stock, and then probably 10s and 14s would be close to the 10s as well.
How do you tell
but
the size?
Definitely
Man?
12s. Get out your tape measure, young man.
Yeah, you measure from point to point there. You got the smallest is an 8. This is an 8 millimeter right here. Of course, I don't have your cool camera, so you'll never see.
Okay.
And then it goes 10, 12, 14. 8, 10, 12, 14. So
I'm going to say this is probably a 12 then, I would assume.
It's a 12 or a 14, yeah.
I need a manicure, man.
Well, do what you got to do.
I do. I am testing a new lens though, dude. I do like it, dude. So yeah.
It is impressive. Always coming with the best video in the game. Myke Toledo.
Hey, we're gonna bring it, man. We're gonna bring it. We're gonna bring it in high def. So starting tomorrow morning at 9 o'clock. We don't know which product's gonna kick it off, but we'll determine that, and we'll start off some contests, in between those things. So it's gonna be pretty badass, dude. So we're looking forward to it.
Love it. Well, yeah, we're way over time. So guys, get yourself over to Dent Trainer. Make sure your card is right. Make sure you're renewed so you're in the contest. And then watch all the cool tutorials and demonstrations throughout the weekend, Black Friday. Well, I guess it's Black Wednesday now. Wednesday
Great Tuesday, great Wednesday. Yeah. So
to Cyber Monday. Check all that out. Get yourselves down.
White Wednesday.
White Wednesday.
Ooh, hey, easy now.
If it snows, oh, jeez. Of course.
Why you got it like? Why you got?
Of course, man, you fit right into Texas real quick. And then, and then get down to Anson December 4th for the Christmas party. I'm staying at the Fairfield. Me and Vinny are partying, and
oh yeah,
everyone's welcome. So,
Vidine, thank you for having me on. Thank you everybody for your support, and we'll see you over on Dent Trainer, the Facebook and the Dent Time page, and Vinny, I can broadcast on PDR Tool Time, right? Is that right?
Absolutely, please do.
Okay, so we'll do it over there too as well. Okay, all right, guys, we'll holler at you later. Thank you, Vidine.
Love it. Thanks, you, Myke. John. Have a great one. Thanks, Vinny.
All right, Myke.
Hey, everybody.
See you guys.
Get out there and
message me who wins too. So I'll get that out. I'll send that out. Okay.
Yeah, definitely will do. Yeah, I'll be running that shortly. I'm gonna clean up, have a beer, and I'm out of here. And last comment wins. All right, y'all. Live your dreams.
See you guys.
Just wanted to thank you for listening to another episode of Dents Dreams. And if you have any questions, comments, concerns, compliments, or complaints, I can be reached at Dent Reaper across social media. And be sure to subscribe to the Dents and Dreams Facebook group and or YouTube channel, because that's where it'll happen if and when we go live. Thanks again.